Culture, our series of conversations with the world's thought leaders, the people creating the trends that we're all talking about. He's a self-made success story. He used his talent and sheer will to become one of the hottest young rappers on today's hip-hop scene. Big Sean was discovered in the hallway of a Detroit radio station by Kanye West. His debut album, Finally Famous, features his own playful, laid-back style, as well as major artists such as West, Chris Brown, Rick Ross, and Wiz Khalifa. He has over 900,000 followers on Twitter, and he's in our studio today. Big Sean, welcome to the What's Trending. You have all your fans here. Thanks so much for It's been a busy time for you.
Yes.
From your album to the VMA nomination.
Yeah.
You are hot.
Trying to keep it G, man. Just trying to keep it player.
I hear you. So what does it take to break into hip-hop these days?
Well, I know for me, it just took being able to set myself apart. You know, it's a million other new artists. You know what I'm saying? Like a million new rappers. So, you know, one of the things Kanye really taught me was just, man, you just gotta be unique, set yourself apart, whether it's having your own ad-libs, you know, whether you put a certain spin on your raps or whatever you do. So that's all I've always tried to do is just bring originality to it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Keep it player, keep it G. Detroit players, you know how we do.
Detroit, I've been there for the auto show.
Yeah.
But that's basically it. But I'd love to get a tour from you.
Yeah, it's tight. I can show you great parts of the city. There's so many just, you know, it's crazy because I lived in the hood, but I went to school when I was younger in like the super nice part. So I got to see a lot of spectrums of Detroit that a lot of people never got. Yeah, you got to enjoy the journey though, that's all.
Now, you signed with Kanye's label, which is so awesome. How do you get someone like him to sign you? What do you do?
Man, I know, right? It's like Kanye.
A lot of begging? No.
Champagne. They should hire me to pop champagne, okay? That's how fucking good of a job Finally Famous is. Best believe it. Yeah, music is champagne popping. Shit.
Look, motherfuckers don't know. Sean know how to pop 2 bottles at one time. Motherfuckers don't know how to do that.
Red tongue upset.
You know he's still about to get red tongue and rubies?
No, I'm making that enamel.
Crazy.
I don't even want red rubies. Because you can't even really tell there's diamonds in the teeth like that.
Yeah.
But I think the red enamel will be so blatantly red.
Look at where Sean shoots his videos. Look at this view. It's crazy.
It's fucking view, man. This is a boss view right here. It's a real nigga view, man. You gotta be a real nigga to see this in your life. Especially coming from where I came from. It's real shit. I'll shoot a scene talking about, man, it just seemed like yesterday I was in my mom's house, in my room, writing raps, trying to get noticed and shit. And I came this far, still young, you know?
What does your mom say now? Like when she sees your accomplishments and you may have had those issues where it was like an argument to get out the house and freestyle and like your dreams are coming true.
She was like, man, all them times you went down to that cypher and I told you not to go. And I got mad at you, I guess it all paid off. I was like, yeah, I know. She always jokes about that, but you know.
Does that keep you humble? Like knowing?
Yeah.
What you, I mean, you just said that. You're on the set of your Nicki Minaj video shoot and you're still reminiscing about getting into the game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He signed with Kanye West's Good Music in 2007, before he signed with Def Jam Recordings in 2008 and Rock Nation in 2014, before he dropped epic tracks like I Don't Fuck With You and was dating Ariana Grande. Big Sean was gifted in the books when he was in high school. He graduated with a 3.7 grade point average. He was on his way to Michigan State where he was going to study advertising and business, but he had met Kanye West and impressed him at a radio station and was waiting for his big break. It took 2 years, and for some time he was working as a telemarketer. My name is Michael Leonard, and welcome to Before They're Famous, documenting the life of Big Sean prior to fame. Here for you on Before They're Famous. And this one It came from the subscribers in the comment section, so let me know who's next. Sean Michael Leonard Anderson, born March 25th, 1988 in Santa Monica, California, moved to Southfield, Michigan when he was 3 months old. He was raised by his mother and his grandmother. He's also close to his father, and he has one brother. Now, his grandmother was a remarkable woman in her own right, one of the first female captains in World War II. She'd also received a master's degree from U of M and worked as a police officer and a teacher, a counselor as well, and showered young Sean in love growing up. Wow, I feel like this grandma deserves her own bio video here on Before They Were Famous. Regardless, you can imagine Sean grew up a little more privileged than the others in his Detroit area because grandma, she knew what she was doing. Sean attended Detroit's Waldorf School and graduated from Cass Technical High School with a 3.7 grade point average. He dated his high school girlfriend, Ashley Marie, from the time he was 16 until they broke up in early 2013. Throughout his time in school, he was always investing his time into his music. He was great at beatboxing. He also enjoyed to do freestyle battles. Let's take a look.
When I approached the senorita, she's awfully glad to be invited to a loft the pad. I tossed her on the mag.
Sean had also developed for himself a valuable relationship with Detroit hip-hop radio station WHTD and would show his rhyming skills on a weekly basis as part of a rap battle contest held by the station. Now, Sean's grandmother, she had been saving up for some time to put towards his college tuition, and Sean, he was thinking about going to Michigan State where he was going to study advertising and business. But then a huge opportunity came his way when Kanye West stopped by the radio station he was working at. Following an interview, Kanye West shook Sean's hand and headed out the door, and Sean knew this was his big opportunity. So he followed Kanye out the door, tapped on his shoulder, and he said, "I'm an aspiring MC. I do this every Friday. Can I rap for you?" Kanye initially said no. "I gotta go." But Sean pleaded, "Man, please, you're my hero. Just let me spit for you," he said, and he did.
And I got one cake and hostess. I spit it for your chest like my name was Moses.
The reaction was positive. Kanye West started bobbing his head, and then Sean handed off his demo tape. After making this connection, Sean decided to put off school. Instead, he was blowing his tuition money on studio time. Around this time, he was also working as a telemarketer prior to his senior year in high school, and he remembers weeks where he would work the entire week only to cash a $100 paycheck. Yeah. Tough times. 2 years later, he finally got the call, and Kanye West signed Big Sean to Good Music. Kanye then helped Big Sean set up his debut mixtape, Finally Famous Volume 1, released in 2007. A second volume arrived in 2009, and a third in 2010. In 2011, Big Sean issued his official debut, Finally Famous, featuring the single My Last, with special guest Chris Brown. This album debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200, and later that year, the single Dance Ass featuring Nicki Minaj became his first in the pop top 10. Now, I'm not sure why he's carrying around the name Big Sean. It doesn't seem that big to me, but hey, you know, I'm just a white guy talking to a bunch of rappers. Anyway, guys, the rest of the story, you know the story because this is Before They Were Famous. My name is Michael Leonard. Thanks for checking out my personal channel. I do celebrity bios on all sorts of characters. I've done a lot of rappers. I've also done a lot of singers. I've done a lot of internet stars. I've done some porn stars. I've done comedians, you name it. I've probably covered it. So check out my channel. Also hit subscribe.